Let's now discuss this judiciary matter with a legal practitioner, Abdulkareem Musa. Thank you very much for being here. Considering the fact that the jurisdiction of the Federal High Court has been extended to include prosecution of terrorism-related offenses, transnational organized crimes, and other matters touching directly on national security and the increasing crime rate, do you think the increase from 70 to 110 of judges in that court is enough to deal with these current realities?
Yes. As to the question of whether the increment or the increase of the number of judges and justices would be beneficial to the judiciary and the entirety of Nigerians, my answer is yes, because the courts are overburdened with a lot of cases, and the number of judges and justices that we have currently are not able to address the enormity of suits that are being filed on a daily basis in the Nigerian courts. However, the concern I have an anxious moment as to the appointment of more judges, and that concern is with regards to the welfare of the already existing judges and how well equipped the already existing courts are. So the question is, do we need more judges and justices? Of course, we do need more judges and justices, but then do we have the capacity to equip the judges and justices and the courts that we are going to appoint these judges and justices to? That question is a very germane question that the executive must consider in proceeding to appoint more judges and justices to the various courts.
I agree. That's very germane. But as part of the Court of Appeal's Golden Jubilee, the president of the court recently constituted 16 panels comprising 48 justices drawn from different divisions nationwide to hear 360 pending appeals in Lagos division alone. And with the proliferation of cases and appeals, don't you think the increase in number of justices at the Court of Appeal is a drop in the ocean?
Yes, certainly it's a drop in the ocean, and you use the right description for the word, for the circumstance, because the number of cases we have, because people do not just go to court to just get judgment. People go to court to get justice, and to get justice, there's need for dedicated consideration of the matters that are being filed. And if the justices must dedicatedly consider the cases that are being filed by litigants, they require some amount of time. But considering the number of cases that they are embodied with, they would need to speed up the proceeding. And we are familiar with the saying that justice rushed is justice crushed. So in a bid to meet up with the number of cases they have, they are not able to deliver as outstanding judgments as they would have if they had a limited number of cases and more time to attend to those cases.